Welcome back to Javed Mehdi Tech Classes. In this video, I'll be discussing on the topic embedded systems versus general purpose computing system. And remember here, general purpose computing system means personal computers. We use special purpose hardware and software for designing embedded systems. Examples of hardware used in embedded systems are Arduino board, Raspberry Pi board, and ARM board, etc. And the software used are like Keil software, embedded C, Arduino programming language, assembly language, and sometimes we use higher level languages also like Java, etc. In general purpose computing system, we use generic hardware and software like motherboard, RAM chips, hard disk, etc. as hardware. And examples of software used are Windows, Mac OS, Linux, etc. In embedded systems, the requirement of operating system may or may not be there. Whenever you have to perform a single task in an embedded system at once, for such embedded systems, operating system is not required. For an example, see this calculator. And if you have an embedded system where it has to perform multiple tasks at the same time, then to design such embedded systems, you need to have operating system. Whereas in general purpose computing system, operating systems are essentially needed, like Windows or Linux, etc. In an embedded system, you cannot make any change. It is non-alterable by end user. See this ATM machine, you cannot make any change in its operation, in its design. Even in the simple embedded system, this is a toy doll. When you remove this bottle, the doll starts crying. Though this is very simple embedded system, you cannot make any change in its operation. Whereas in general purpose computing systems, you can do a lot of changes. You can change its operating system, you can add or remove many applications in it. The requirements of performance, power consumption, and memory varies application to application. You see this toy car. In the toy car, the memory requirement will be very less and power consumption will also be very less. You don't need any long durable battery here, or you don't need any high power here. Whereas if you see this smartphone, the memory requirement will be very high comparatively. And the lifetime of battery should also be very long and storage power should also be high. Whereas with respect to general purpose computing system, performance is the key deciding factor. Whenever you go for buying a computer system, you want to buy a faster one. The faster is better here. Embedded systems are highly tailored in power saving mode. Tailored in the sense designed. Whereas you have different levels of power management in general purpose computing systems. You have real-time embedded systems also, where the performance of the machine must be following timing constraints, whereas in general purpose computing system, there is no such requirement. In how much amount of time the job should be done is not fixed here. If you want to see all the points at the same place, please see this slide. Here you have a very nice question based on the fact that a smartphone is multi-purpose system. It performs multiple jobs. So answer this question now. Should it be called as an embedded system or general purpose computing system? To call any system an embedded system, these two clauses must be satisfied. The first one is what? Embedded systems are designed for specific tasks. Okay, this clause is not valid for smartphones. Why? Because a smartphone will be performing number of jobs, not specific tasks. But you see the second clause, this is not satisfied for smartphones. The second clause is what? The firmware of embedded system is unalterable. You cannot change here the firmware which is loaded inside a smartphone. That's why you have to still call a smartphone as embedded system. But based on this fact, you can conclude this. The demarcation between computer systems and embedded systems in certain areas of embedded applications is shrinking in certain contexts. Demarcation means the action of fixing the boundary. Simply you can say the difference. The demarcation is shrinking between general purpose computing systems and embedded systems. But this is not valid for all the embedded systems. It is valid for smartphones. If you feel this video is useful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.